What is up, family, and welcome back to the channel. Please do me a favor and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, do everything necessary to get this thing to live long, thrive, and survive. Let me know that you're in the chat by throwing those A's in the chat. What is up, my family? Did we have another day or what? Oh, man, let's ease off that tension and let's get this thing rolling, bro. Let's get it rolling. What is up, family? What is up? Throw those A's in the chat right away, man. I gotta say, guys, I'm eternally thankful for observing here. Thousands and thousands of viewers coming in. Guys, I had no idea it was gonna turn into this fast, but I absolutely appreciate you for coming on out. YouTube, I got my eyes on you. Discord, what is up, my team? Very good to see you guys in here right now, right? So it's already, yeah, oh man, look at you. What's up, Matthew? EM9, Stupid Bitcoin, Yuka Frita, my bro, what's up? Mark Roach, Options. Guys, thank you so much for coming on again, man. I know that it's hard right now to find some type of analyst or a charter or whatever you want to call it that can absolutely have some consistency with the targets, right, for the next day, all the way to the next day, right, you guys? But we are nailing it. We are absolutely consistent about it, and it's showing in the numbers here, growing and growing. Guys, I gotta express this to you. Guys, we were sitting at 7,600 subscribers about 4 days ago. We're now sitting at 8,150. And guess what? The Arca Bulls trading team just broke that 100 member mark, right? We are now sitting at 111 Arca Bulls team, trader team member number. Guys, this is absolutely huge. I love it. I love it. I love it. Keep throwing those A's in the chat. If you can hear your boy speak, if you can see the screen. But guys, congratulations to you if you were able to follow today in some of the targets that we spoke of, right? But yes, the Arca Bulls trading team is quite literally squeezing through the roof right now, right? Really appreciate everybody for coming on by. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, do everything necessary, guys, to get us to really push onwards and upwards. So right here, what do we got? We got a question right here. I've got a quick question about NVDY and the dividend. If my mother-in-law moves, all right, 5 figures into it tomorrow, would she receive the 50% in dividend in June? That was actually a similar question that I had here for Options, the analyst, and that's what I thought. That's what I thought I wanted to do. I told him, dude, I wanted to maybe just open the position just before the ex-dividend date and see if I can get the dividend. The divvy, right? I wanted to get it on that following day or the next day. And he said, well, you know, I guess, yeah, you could do that, but the value from it comes from you holding it from a lower valuation and getting that the upward price action on it, right? So if I understood that correctly, you know, I think that it would be better off if you just put in a passive amount, and we actually spoke about this on last week on around Monday, that Options kind of presented that for us. But yeah, you guys, I would really consider doing that at the beginning of the month. But technically, yeah, I think you'll be receiving that is correct, right? Options, yeah. But I would consider you guys opening the account for the longer run, not necessarily to just kind of trade it, right? You probably won't get, and it's completely variable. It really does matter on the price action, but it has been moving up, and I still see an upside continuation on that NVDY, right? So very good for you to observe. Actually, Options is telling us right now it's a 4% per month divvy, and it's about a 50% average per year annually, right? So yeah, I think it's a good outlook, right? But let me go ahead and start pivoting over here to, of course, some of the tickers that you guys want to take a look at, right? Of course, I know you guys are excited about looking at AMC and GME. I'll try to cover these as long as humanly possible, guys. I know that we have lots and lots and literally tens of thousands of people who just want to see what this is all about, right? So, guys, listen. We have formation theory. That's what we used. I used basic knowledge here. I'm talking about I used a triangle. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't just only use a damn triangle, right? I absolutely used a combination of two different, very simple strategies. Okay. The one of them being a descending channel, right, and the other being a descending triangle, right? When you have this right angle triangle like this is a mathematical formation. It gives you hypotenuse on top, right? You have 3 targets to look at on the breakout of these formations. So we were looking at the first target literally happen in the pre-market today, right? We got that first target out of the way with this trend line in there, right? The first target, we hit that thing right off the bat, right? But the third target, this one here, that 475, we hit at market open, right? That was our range. We absolutely nailed it to the top and we were doing good. Now, there was a huge pullback in price action. Guys, if you're noticing on that triangle, right, I want to show you something. It doesn't necessarily have to happen all the time. I just tend to, I've back tested a lot of these, and they tend to behave a certain way. They break out 65 to 75% to the apex of the triangle, 72% of the time. All right? Yeah, we're going to take a look at PEGY. We'll take a look at FFIE and all of those other little turd plays that are running to the upside like freaking crazy, right? So, yes, we were able to knock out this target, but notice that the breakout candle never actually came back to validate supports. It doesn't have to happen, but in this case, it did, right? So we reverted all the way back to the regression, and I was telling the guys live that I think this 440 is the bottom here. We're potentially going to run here or hold it, right? So holding that bottom side absolutely worked, and then it took us to our upper bound target of $4.86, knocking out every single target we spoke of last night to the fucking penny. What is up, you guys? Thank you so much for coming on by. Make sure to hit that like button, and I'll continue doing this for you day in and day out. Guys, what I'm doing here is really not that difficult. I want you to know how to trade the financial markets. I want you to know how to identify formations, the simple stuff, right? Not a problem here, you guys. Do me a favor. Make sure to hit the link that I'm providing here for you in the chat. Get your butts over to the Discord. I want to see you there tomorrow morning. I want to see you in the trading room tomorrow morning. Come tomorrow morning. I want to see more than 111 people in that chat, because we'll be able to show you guys opportunities that are not usually presented on live streams like this. I can speak to you a little more clearly when, or actually with full discretion. I'll be able to express to you what I'm actually playing through these live chats, right? So please come by, subscribe through your PC first, okay? Through your PC or your laptop, and then everything will be accessible to you through your mobile devices. Devin saying, good evening, Arca. Appreciate your content. My brother, I appreciate you so much more. Mark Roach is saying 19 cents PEGY up 80% today with 369 million shares traded today. Oh my goodness, dude. Talk about real volume there. That's absolutely huge. Mr. Cool Projects, good to see you in here. Oh man, and Stupid Bitcoin saying not the triangle, right? The triangle again. Now guys, what happens now? What do? We already realized the triangle formation, right? So I'm going to just get rid of it like this. Let's go ahead and bring up the descending channel. The descending channel also has it has an implied price, right? What is that implied price? You're looking at around 511. Now, I did open up. I was actually looking at this at the options flow a little bit earlier today. If you caught my video on AMC, then you'll know what I'm talking about, right? So I'm going to go ahead and just log in to the options calculator here, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at the options flow for AMC coming up, right? Let me go ahead and just do that here for you guys. But yes, guys, remember, while this thing logs in, let me just go ahead and show you how to identify the price objective very simply here, man. It's actually simple. Okay. Now, when it comes to my back tests, when it comes to my mathematical properties, when it comes to me putting physics and statistics together, that's something else. I teach that, right? That's something else, right? But when it comes to formation theory, geometrics, when it comes to discretionary trading, day trading like this, guys, or swing trading, overnight plays, we use some basics there. We use historical price action, right? We use major pivot points, major resistances, supports, just historically, right? Whatever we can find, we'll latch onto, right? And by the way, for those of you who are following my TradingView, my TradingView account, I am developing a new algorithm here that's going to be able to give us the inflection points with the percentage score, meaning that if the inflection point is coming up, the algorithm will be able to tell you that this inflection point is coming up and we have used it so and so percentage of the time historically throughout maybe a 252 day look back. Why 250? Why 252? Does anyone know in the chat why 252? And I will tell you this. If you answer the question correctly, I'll consider giving you a free month. All right, because the third person never actually claimed their free month yesterday in the Arca Bulls trading team. In fact, I think they paid for it. So, what is 250 or 252 days? What does that mean? Jason Patel saying trading days in a year. That is absolutely correct. That is 100% correct. Jason, please go ahead and refer to the link that I'm about to put in the chat here. And type in the Arca Lounge, right? The Arca Lounge is the free chat. Make sure to type in 252. Let's go, my bro. Thank you so much for coming on by. I really appreciate everybody coming on in. We have just about 100 people now showing up. We're just going to wait just a little bit more, right? Just so we can get the room completely full. It is a little bit late, right? So I know the East Coasters are going to have a little bit of a hard time getting in here tonight, but it's all good. It looks like we're already getting this room filled up. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, squeeze the fuck out of that subscribe button, right? So that we can get some more people here through that algorithm. Let's do it, you guys. Thank you so much for coming on by. And here's the next thing to look at on AMC. How is it that we can apply that target? Why is it 511, right? 511 is definitely located like this. Take into account the total range of your channel. Guys, it's as simple as that. Apply it to the area where you think we're going to break out of. Remember yesterday, I was telling you due to momentum, due to volatility, we were getting an increase on the strike rate. In the transaction rates, right? The disbursement of returns, long and short, they were coming in faster and faster from the 5-minute, cascading into the 10, 15 into the 30. We were able to identify the target where we were going to break out from. On the video on Saturday or Friday, whenever I put it out, I told you, come Euro Open Monday, we're going to break out right here. And look what happened. We broke out right there. Using volatility and linear, using stochastic momentum, we were able to identify the average area. This is how we do it, guys. We put math into it. It's all good. It's all good. It's simple. If you guys want to learn how to do that, get in touch with me right away at ArcMastersCourse@gmail.com. I'll make sure to get you enrolled right away. Okay, you guys, I'm about to close the enrollment here because it's getting full. A lot of people from GME, a lot of people from AMC coming in, and a lot of people from FFIE as well. So go ahead and get in touch with me at ArcMastersCourse@gmail.com, and I'll go ahead and give you everything pertinent to that, to the lectures coming up. All right, you guys. So that is how you apply the price action. You put it at the implied area of breakout, and that's going to tell you your future price. So you're looking at around $5.11. I did load. We're going to take a look at the open interest change on the options chain here, and we're going to see if we have anything kind of rhyming with that potential top. Well, I can already see that there is, right? Let's go ahead and switch over to the screens right here, team, and take a look at this, right? $5 strikes for the May 24th expiries. For those of you who don't know what you're seeing, this is your expiry here, right? This is your call side. This is your put side. For my beginner traders, the call essentially bets the upside on a stock. The put essentially bets the downside on a stock. Now, we can get into deeper technicals in this, right? Because you could bet the downside by shorting a call. We could bet the upside by shorting a put, right? But we're not going to get there just yet. We're just looking at the very foundation right now. We're just going to look at what sentiment is saying that is going to likely happen into the following days. We're only going to use this just to give us an idea, okay? Just the idea. Do not take it as the final answer here because you'll get eaten up in the markets. The last thing you want to do is bet your son or daughter's tuition on the fact that this is going to move up based on the options contracts. No, don't do that. Don't bet what you are not willing to lose in the markets, you guys. You will get your ass handed to. All right, here, check this out. $5 strikes, May 24th expiry has about 19,000 in open interest on it. Right, you guys, check this out. The $6 strikes have 32,853. This is getting a little ridiculous, but what I noticed here is that, yes, there is a lot of interest at the $5 target. We have 20,300 on this side here. We have 11,000 here. We have 14,500 there. But you know what? I'm going to take you there anyway. Let's look down here. This is what kind of peeked out at me. we have 80,300 open interest at the 20 strikes of the expiry of the 21st of June. It doesn't mean that we're going there. It just means that there is interest there for that target. Guys, it's just whatever this is I'm telling you whatever the chart says. I don't give a shit. I'm just going to tell you what it says, and that's it. We just broke the 100 mark right now, team, in the viewers. Make sure to hit that like button and take a look at this. If we want to go further and take a look at some silly numbers, then here you go. Take a look at this. At $27 strike, 64th, almost $65,000, 65,000 open interest in the calls for the expiry of January 17th, 2025. There is absolutely interest for the upside on AMC. I remember what I said yesterday on GME. GME looked a little bit weak on the weekly time frame, but the immediate short-term time frame may negate that. We were able to knock it out of the park, just like we said. Now, the next target to observe here, sure, is going to be the 511, but how are we going to determine what one of those targets could be? I'm giving you guys the targets so that you can hold, yes, but know for a fact that I'm going to be completely transparent with you. I'm trading it. I'm not holding it because I don't believe the markets are in a place for us to be able to hold long term. In fact, a lot of my plays last around a minute or two, and even in a minute or two is already kind of long. You know what I mean? So I'll get the upside price action, downside price action, whatever it is, and we'll play it that way. But today we were actually playing a set of different tickers. We did 3 green trades today, so hopefully the new members to the Arca Bulls trading team were able to pay for their stay here at least for another few months with only today's plays. For the members that showed up on Friday, those members probably got enough gain to cover their entry to the Arca Bulls trading team for the next few years. That's how big the freaking move was. All right, you guys. So thank you so much for coming on by once again, team. I'm going to go ahead and give you the link one more time in the chat. Make sure to hit that link to join the Arca Bulls trading team right away. I want to see you there tomorrow. I want to see you trading the financial markets the freaking right way. No excuses. Let's get this done. Make a change. Make a change. Be disciplined. Be consistent. And let's practice the financial markets the right way, team. Also, let's see. In Hidden Mountain of SoCal. I get you, man. I get you. Now, John, what is up, buddy? Saying good evening, Arca, from sunny Southern California. Good evening to you, my bro. Very good to see you here. And C12 Omega is saying, is it true AMC will cross 2 billion in traded volume by tomorrow morning? Well, let's take a look at it. Why don't we just go ahead and block the visibility here from the drawings? Let's pull up a daily, or you know what? Let's pull up a weekly time frame and see what the current volume or the prior volume was. Here's the weekly volume at 1.696 billion volume traded. So your question was what? Let's see. Let me come right back to it. I'm sorry, guys. The numbers are just kind of stacking. I'm sorry. The chat was stacking a little bit. I don't see where you were. Let's see. What was it? What was the question again, buddy? Put it up so I can see you. Because I'm not actually seeing you anymore. Yeah, just go ahead and put up that question one more time. Oh, yeah, Mark Roach is saying the 253 leap year. I got you. You texted on the channel? Let's see, I texted on the channel. What else do I need to do? Oh, Jason, is that you, buddy? You showed up? Ooh, is it that you, Jay Drizzle? Oh, man. Abandoned baby. I see you. All right, my bro. Here you go, man. Come by. You can actually see the training room right now. So just go ahead and restart your Discord and you'll be able to see that. Guys. Yeah, so I think somebody was asking me if we were trading close to 2 billion in volume. Yes. I guess we were. We were at 1.7 billion on a week. I just couldn't find that comment anymore, but it's all good, you guys. There's no problem. All right, so let's determine now where the hell we're going. Let's bring this back to the hourly time frame. Let's touch bases here for those of you who are just showing up again and express to you how that target was figured out. Remember, just take this trend line right from the total width of your channel, apply it to that breakout area where you're expecting it to break out. That gives you your upper bound target. Let's do some more analysis on this, right? I'm going to present to you. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take into consideration maybe the pre-market range. High to low. fib. I'm going to do an inverse fib on this. And we're going to determine what that target is going to be to the upside. We have confluence at the 2 fib, 514. 497 is your one spot, 618. Right, so that's looking pretty good. Let me go ahead and apply that here for you on a drawing. I'm going to show you how that works. Oh.
You still on quick, Bubba?
I'm still on quick? Thank you, dude. Here you go, you guys. So this is going to be the target that we're going to get together. We're going to use the one spot 618, 497. We're going to use the pre-market range, right? We're going to use the high to low. Let's use 497 at the one spot 618 and bring it down, or bring it up, sorry, to the 511 discretionary target. That's going to be your formation breakout target. So this is already something that we're looking for. Never ignore your 50% retracement either. Okay, you guys, there's definitely information to look at there. Let's pull up the data cells on this and see what's up. If we're, let me bring this to the daily time frame, and we're gonna identify targets here. Your daily ATR top on this is gonna be around 528. Yeah, about 529. So we're moving. Dude, what the hell? Is that true? Ooh, damn. I'm going to have to see this into the coming day, you guys, because this is, I'm being told here that we're going to reach a 528. And if we are going to reach a 528, we definitely have, wow, no way. Okay. All right. So that's something to consider. Check it out. We have confluence at the 2 spot 272 at 527. Let me see where I'm going to bring that to, though. Wow. That is absolutely nuts. Let me look back. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm gonna mark it off at 527 at the 2 spot 272. Okay, I see it. Here's that pivot. It's gonna be your 543 to 527. Let me go ahead and just bring this down again and get this closer to our fibs. We're gonna mark off those areas so that we know what the potentials are for price action. Okay, so Mark Roach, would you mind giving me the target right now, wherever AMC is sitting right now? Please let me know. Please let me know where it is. Let me know where that boy is right now. Let me know where GME is as well, so that we can identify what the play is looking like right now. Yo, mom saying, let's fucking go. What is up, bro? Dude, my bro is saying that this is better than the PS5. Let's get it, my bro. That's what we do, man. We're up in here to make some cash. Let's get it. Sebastian Lim, my analyst, is telling us that it's currently sitting at $4.67. I will say that there is a probability here that we can drop into the golden pocket. What the hell is the golden pocket, Arca? Well, that is the space between the knot 618 Fibonacci retracement and the knot 382. Right in here. Let me draw it in for you. This area here is where we can start falling into, right? If we're going to fall into that zone there, then yeah, we could very well start bouncing here from that $4.56 zone. It could be around 458 as well. This would be the golden pocket bounce, and then we could start observing a continuation. Let's validate the continuation to the upside, though. Now, how the hell are we going to do that? Well, we're going to do that using volatility versus momentum. Let's go ahead and take a look at that now. Let me, here we go. Let me pull it up. There we go. Okay. Let me get the moving averages out of the way, and we'll be able to get ourselves with a little more of an edge right now, right? So we're going to use stochastic momentum, right here, EMA 3, EMA against the SMA 14, algorithmically put in a logarithmic scale within the stochastic momentum bounds, right? So you're looking at an overbought area of 80%, oversold zone below 20%. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and observe this now from the immediate short-term time frame, getting really granular here. Using the stochastic momentum, we're expanding with a downside. We're already looking good
right now on Discord.
We're already looking pretty good right now, right? Let me just go ahead and mute that server real quick. Sorry, buddy. Guys, please make sure to have your mics muted when you do come in, and we'll be able to do good here. I just noticed that I actually played the entire playback here with the... Damn it. It doesn't matter. All right. So we were already observing a potential downside, and it's already kind of showing us, right, This, remember, the downside that we're observing is not the end of price action. It's just to tell us that there is a demand zone that we want to touch. All right, but so far, immediate short-term time frame, series of higher highs, series of higher lows, it's looking not bad. All right, let's just make sure that we can observe what the potentials are. Downside, cascading from 5 to 10, 15-minute downside as well, telling me that we have now around 2 hours of downside. 30-minute time frame, not looking like it's too much of a downside. However, the RSI is already penetrating below the SMA 14, and it's getting close to a gravitational point. We may see about a 2-hour retracement on this. Hang on. There is your pullback zone. Your SMA 14 on the RSI is telling you where it is. Check it out. Now, I'm gonna give it to you like this, okay? You guys, please make sure to pay attention to this. This upper half of your RSI is known as the bullish control zone. The bottom half is your bearish control zone. All right? Every single junction that you see here is known for something. Your bottom side of the upper 50% is your bull weakness. This is your bull strength. This is your bear weakness. This is your bear strength. Now, the tiny zones are the ones that count. Right in between, right here at the 50% mark, 2% up or 2% down, mark off your gravitational zones. All right? Now, right up in here, at every single junction, 60% up, right? You do 2% up and 2% down. Those are your gravitational areas. Right now, take a look at the RSI signal. The RSI signal represents price action. The pink line represents a 14-day period moving average, okay, on a closing basis. So this is telling you that the RSI is facing downward. We're likely to make a continuation to the downside here since we're within the 52%. We're going to dive in to the opposing side's gravitational zone for a bounce to the upside. That's the way it typically works. I backtested this. You're looking at around a 76 to 81% accuracy throughout any time frame. I've backtested the 30, the hourly, the bi-hourly, 3-hour. I've tested the 4-hour, the 8-hour, the 12, the daily. I've gone up all the way as the weekly on this because I nerd out hard. All right, you guys. So this has a higher probability of bouncing from this area if we are looking at the hourly time frame, RSI, diving down to that area. Let's take a look at the RSIs on the hourly or the price action here. Let's look at the data. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the retracements are, right? Let's pull up the data cells. So let's look at this. We have a current ATR of about 25 cents, right? So we're looking at a price action right now sitting at around 470, and we're going to get a 20 to 25 cent decline. So we're pretty much right there, right? We're looking at that $4.54 zone. But let's take a look at over here. What about the geometric bottoms? Well, where is your 25-cent bottom? That's freaking right. The knot 618 at $4.56 is your retracement target for the RSI on the hourly confluence. That is the way I'm able to tell where the price action is going to go based on, guys, I just see how the price action reacts on certain time frames. I pair it with geometrics, I pair it with formation theory, and there I am, and those are the targets. So for Immortal, first, we're looking at a decline here. First, the decline to the golden pocket. We're using the hourly data. We have around a 25, 26 cent retracement from 470. So what is that? It's 455. Look at the freaking ones, the knot 618 at 456. We have confluence. And guess what? The RSI on the hourly time frame is pivoted downward. But is it pivoted downward below the SMA 14? Hell no. The SMA 14 is just below us in a bullish control zone. This is the area for a bounce. So we're looking at the 48% bounce from the RSI paired with the 25 cent retracement on ATR from the hourly time frame of the AMC price action. This is very likely your area to go down. Not only is it confluent with the RSI and the average true range, the ATR, but it's also confluent to your geometric bottom at the knot 618 golden mean, which also marks off the top of your golden pocket. Very, very, very likely we're coming down to that zone. Cryptic Trader is now telling us that we're at the knot 786 retracement of 462. We were at 470. You're observing this live. You're observing this as we move. The higher probability retracement on this is around 455 or 456, mathematically speaking. Guys, make sure to get in touch with me at ArcMastersCourse@gmail.com to understand how to run these strategies, how to run price, and understand really how to put together these plays so that you know ahead of time where you're going in and where you're going out. If you guys haven't read that book from Sun Tzu, The Art of War, every battle is won before the battle itself. That I take closely into consideration. I take that very, very personally. And that's right. I'm going to win that battle before I enter it. So make sure to get in touch with me at ArcMastersCourse@gmail.com and learn how to trade the financial markets at least in one way. I want to inspire you to become your own trader. I want to inspire you to look at assets beyond AMC and beyond GME so you can trade safer plays in the interim. What's going to happen if we just consolidate here? So you're going to say to yourself, damn, I wish I would have gone in heavier when this thing's at freaking $80. I'm not saying that it's going to 80. I'm just saying that imagine it's at 80 bucks or $100 or whatever the hell you want to call it. And you're telling yourself, damn, I wish I had more capital. I wish I would have gone in heavier on this. Well, guys, guess what? This is what you can do. You can trade the interim here on plays that have higher probability upsides, even downsides, and we'll be able to trade that financial market in another way so you can gain more of that capital, right, you guys? Let's go ahead and make sure you're hitting that like button and subscribe to the channel immediately so that we can observe here more price action. We'll come back to AMC. Let's look at GME now and see what happened there, because there was a cruel downside price action after meeting our upside target that we looked at on Saturday as well. Saturday night, Sunday morning, we were talking about a very high likelihood of reaching 24.52 from a low of around that $21 zone. So we were able to knock out 4 points, three and a half points over the weekend before even price action got there. Guys, how did we do that again? Formation analysis is the way we did it. Very, very simply put, we used, I'm going to say it to you again, because of price action, volatility, because of momentum, we were able to notice that there is a higher rate of frequency in the transactions, right? So we're noticing that we're getting more volatility. That meant that I can actually bet a full extension to the upside, and it would be confluent to an ATR. It would be confluent to the breakout target from the formation. So this is why I said to you, come Monday, Euro Open, GME will probably reach the $24.52 zone. We got the top end right here of around 25.15 before it completely retraced and it came back down to a very high demand area. Guys, we're able to knock these targets out every single day in the Arca Bulls trading team. Make sure to join now. Get your butts there. I want to see you there tomorrow. No excuses. Join right now. Use your PC, use your laptop, and get your butts in the stream so that we can observe the broader markets together and understand how to trade them the right way. All right, you guys, next thing that we want to do here is observe the continuation first. Do we have downside? Guys, how many of you noticed today that GME and AMC decoupled? How many of you noticed that we had a separation in price action from both of those assets? Answer me that question in the chat right away. I'm going to take a sip of this water. Let's go. If you didn't notice it, it did happen. One of them was following the broader market upside and one of them wasn't. We spoke of the weakness coming in on GME because of your weekly time frame shooting star. Why am I looking at the weekly time frame? Because we just closed it. That's why. But what did I say? I told you that the immediate short-term time frame kind of opposes that. We were going to have a combination of bearish traders against bullish traders, and they're likely going to start shorting this to the downside first before we can get that bounce. Guys, I didn't know that we were going to get that big of a decline. To tell you the truth, there's no way I could have told you that we were going to go to 1889. I gave you the range of support, yeah. But to knock out the 50%, I couldn't have told you that. But I'll give you the range though. Right? We got that target to the upside. We nailed it. We declined and we came up to almost validate it again. What I'm observing here, just to kind of cut it short here, right? A little shorter so that you can understand what what I spoke of in the video that I released, the full thread of analysis. I released this just a bit ago. Make sure to watch it tonight. Make sure to interact with it, and make sure to get your likes and subscribes in here so we can continue showing retail how to trade the financial markets. All right, you guys, we're not trading here based on emotions. We're not trading here based on I feel or based on Roaring Kitty is this or that. We're trading based on the chart. We're trading based on math. All right, you guys, that's just the way we're going to do it here. Of course, we're going to take into consideration our catalysts. Of course we are. All right, but that is going to come down afterward. Let's look at what the chart is saying right now. Let's look at how we're feeling together and identify what those targets are going to do. So Gar Stalker saying that AMC also followed crypto. GMC did not. Guys, this is actually something that one of my analysts inside of the training room says all the time. He says, guys, take a look at price action on the crypto after we get these turds pumping. After we get the turds pumping, usually you get that exit liquidity to enter the crypto market. I happen to have noticed that as well. So ECAT is saying you nailed it, Arca. Vientos. Let's go, bro. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much for everybody who's paying attention to the targets that we're presenting here, because I'm not giving you the bluff. I'm not telling you that we're going $1,000. I'm giving you the day-to-day price action and the effort it's going to take for us to get into the next days of price. I don't give a shit if it goes up or down. I'm just going to tell you what the chart says. I'm not a perma bull. I'm not a perma bear. I'm going to tell you what it is, and that's it. So if you want to go to some other influencer who's giving you the smoke up your ass, go ahead and do that, but not here. You're going to get the truth here from the Arca Bulls trading team, no matter what. Right? So let's go ahead and now take a look at the continuation. What I'm basically seeing here is resistance coming up at around 26.19 to 25.62. We're going to pull back to validate. I have a support area here right in the opening and closing bases of these candles here at around 23.79. You'll get this pullback to 23.79, and then you'll be able to get that lift off, break your inflection here, right? Get the resistance from the secondary target, which is going to be 28.66 to 29.50. Then that's going to have us pull back into this zone here. There is also the probability of facing this target here and coming all the way back down too. Do not get fooled. Make sure to take your gains while they're there. Make sure to ride that volatility. We can really trade this like absolute disciplined traders. You can definitely hold long, of course. You can have shares on the side, that's no problem. But what are you doing with the rest of your soldiers? What are you doing with the rest of your workforce? You gotta make the workforce get to work for you, right? Make them bring back that cash so that you can have more liquidity to enter at a later time at a better opportunity. Right? So Jason Patel saying, do you not think that once we get up to the $28 target, they'll be forced to cover to some sort? I feel like they tried so hard to pin it down to 20 to 21 and they failed. Well, I will tell you that, man, come on, man. Dude, we got to be realistic here. Some of these institutions have unlimited, not unlimited, right? They just have a really, really deep pocket, high margin. They don't have to cover. No one has to cover unless the company is going through a forced share recall, right? Something like that would actually have the company, possibly favor the longs, right? There are certain ways to do that. There are certain ways to not. I don't know what the CAT system is officially doing. I'm not sure what they're going to do as far as covering the shorts with Ryan Cohen purchasing the BBBY whatever, right? But there are ways to get this done. The institutions, if they don't have any pressure, they can, bro, look, where were the Melvin Capital, for example. Melvin Capital was short the asset from what? $4, $5, $6 when it was down at its low, when Roaring Kitty was talking about it around $3, right? Do you remember in Dumb Money when he got the phone call saying it just broke 100? Put that relevance to now. It broke $100 and they were still short. So they still had enough margin. So if this thing goes to $28, I gotta be realistic with you. If there's no absolute reason, right? Through some type of I don't know, through some type of correctionary action from some regulator or regular, like the SEC, DOJ, whoever the fuck it is. If you don't have that in place, they're going to be fine at $28, and they're going to be fine at 50. So let's keep those things in mind. This is why I'm saying that you can hold shares on the side, but you can also make your other workers trade. You can have them trade the volatility up and down, bring back the cash, and then you'll be able to have an opportunity to enter in other opportunities too. You guys, make sure to practice the markets the right way, okay? Yes, I understand that the original concept was diamond hand. The original concept was to buy and hold, right? Please remember that that's the old concept. That's the way things were before. They caught up on that, right? They don't know that you're actually making the money in the background. They don't know that you're pulling profits in and fucking out. Guys, you could make this continue for you. Your squeeze could literally be between $18 and $30 day in and day out. And you just made all of the freaking gains that this thing did running to $50. All by yourself running this thing up and down. Have you ever looked at it in that fashion too? And during that time, you're still holding your shares because the what if, right? I'm just giving you ideas. I'm giving you different types of ways to benefit from the financial markets the way that they don't want you to. All right. So Danielle Spears saying, guys, 6 months ago, I didn't know what a candle was. She calls plays every single day now. Join this team if you want, if you really want to challenge your life. Danielle, today you nailed it on that 205, right? Man, that's right, you guys. My master students are absolutely calling the plays day in and day out. Options, my bro. Thank you so much for your dono, dude. That really means a ton for me, my brother. Options just said with that awesome donation here. Let me just go ahead and kind of point it out here for the team. Take a look at this. He's saying, join the Discord, guys. I promise it will change your life. If you are a day trader, swing trader, or investor, we have a little bit for everyone. I highly recommend you look into MSTR MicroStrat. You guys, MicroStrat is MicroStrategies. That is an absolute monster of a ticker, and it does have high promise based on its BTC holdings, right? So I will say that I've noticed MSTR outperform Bitcoin itself, and that's our man, Michael Saylor, right? So keep an eye on that ticker because there are massive gains to make on that. Options, thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate you, my brother. I can't express a bigger thank you than my voice for now. I would give you a hug if you were in front of me, buddy. Love you, man. Thank you so much. Aaron is saying, what if MMAT chart after AMC? What's going on with MMAT? That's metamaterials, right? It was correlated to the MMTOP earlier on, right? So that was the whole issue with the U3 halt, and yeah. But tell me, you tell me what's going on with MMAT right now. So Jason saying, no, that's smart. Thank you, my brother. I really appreciate you for kind of taking into consideration my thesis, my outlook, right? Because I want you guys to not just focus on the moonshot. I want you guys to also focus on how to trade the financial markets up and down in short ranges so that you can benefit from it as you go. Guys, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be a run that you're just going to make yourself into a millionaire overnight. It doesn't work that way. We definitely have to show discipline, commitment, and consistency, and we'll be able to change our lives one by one. So let's make sure to hit me up at ArcMastersCourse@gmail.com for that course. All right, you guys, and most importantly, here's that chat. Here's that chat again. Look at it in the chat. That's the link to join the Arca Bulls team. Do it through your laptop, through your PC, not through your phone because it won't let you. Everything will be available through your phone afterward. All right, you guys? So GME, remember the play. Guys, if we have a further upside, guys, can you give me an update here on GME's price action? Where is it at the current moment? I'm talking about 24-hour trade. Jason is saying my MacBook will break if I do. Bro, we were making jokes about that, right? We were making jokes about Arca Bull's system be melting when trading, right? Lucas Benjamin saying, what? He said, don't join the Discord without muting your mic, too. Don't be a jackass newbie like me, he said. I finally figured out, though, it's in the bottom left-hand corner of your profile. So you just came in sweet talking your wife and everything. It was all live and everything, bro. We heard you. I'm just kidding, man. All right, so GME is currently sitting at 22.30. We're already we were speculating here first in upside, right? So let's kind of hold off on that. We're at 22.30. That marks off the bottom side range of this hourly candle, 22.32, right? Piercing this area here, 21.85. This is your immediate short-term inflection. Breaking this area here, closing a 30-minute candle, maybe even a 15-minute candle, will introduce new lows to this ticker. 2018, of course, right? That 50% retracement that we faced today at 1894 before that upside. But I personally think that we're going to get an upside first. Okay, whether it's going to be right now or it's going to be at Euro Open at 1 a.m. my time, 4 a.m. Eastern, whatever that is, we're just going to see it. We're just going to see it happen. Okay, you guys, let's see what's up. Guys, remember that the upper bound targets that I'm observing for tomorrow, yes, I am saying that it could go to 25.62 to 26.19. One other probability is 28.66 to 29.50. Yes, but also remember the data that's coming out this week. We also have the Fed speaking this week as well. Jobless claims on Thursday. Lots of things to move the market. We can't just expect things to run to the upside, especially when we have those types of catalysts coming out. Okay, you guys, watch out. I tend to try to stay away on Fed days. I usually try not to trade those days because, you know, they're a little unpredictable, especially the fact that the broader markets, I mean, look at the SPY. The SPY freaking hitting another high today, right? At 531.56, 531.6. Guys, I mean, talk about blow off top type targets right now, man. I don't know how the markets are behaving here. We're way overbought. We're way too frothy. And I feel like the broader markets are due for a pullback in some way, shape, or form. We're just not getting it yet. So if we're gonna continue trading that, you know, then you know we'll probably get chopped up here and there. But yeah, we'll do our best, right, you guys? So guys, I'm absolutely up. I'm absolutely up for looking at your tickers too. But treat me like your burger boy, right? If you want to come in and order your burger, right? Come to the cash register. Order your burger, and we'll look at it for you too, guys, if you catch my drift. Let's take a look at the broader markets right now because they are impacting price action in a certain way for both AMC and GME. Okay, you guys, let's look at the daily time frame on this. 529.60 was your post-market close. 530.06 marking off huge candles to the upside, right? This is looking a little bearish coming into the next day. But typically speaking, usually we tend to run up into the Fed talks, okay, you guys? That usually is what happens. Okay, I'm not saying that we're going to officially get a huge bull cycle into Jerome Powell. I'm not saying that that's going to be it. I'm saying that that's usually what happens, so we have to kind of favor that. All right, you guys? So this downside here may actually just be a pullback before we continue on to the upside. We're still holding at supports right now at 530.10 on the daily close. What's your 529.90, SMA 5 looking at 529.56. Let me look at a couple things here. Hold on. This is going to tell us where the market feels like it's going to run. All right, so hourly time frame. Yeah, hourly time frame is getting a little bit of a shift. We're getting volatility expansion. This is likely facing a bottom side soon, you guys. Damn. I can't believe I'm saying that again. If you are going to get a pullback here, and that's a big if, you could be looking at a bottom side of 529.47 to 529.71 before a bounce to the upside and continuation. Jeez Louise, man. I can't believe that, man. That's just that's really something else. There is still probabilities for a continuation to the upside on this, you guys, especially if you have tickers like Nvidia beating, right? Oh, my boy Devin, thank you so much for contributing, my bro. Of course, I got you, dude. So, PEGY, hourly time frame. I'm going to come back to this because that looks critical. Daily time frame, we have, oh, man, you know, peaking. That's a little peekaboo right upside of the prior day's high. Let me see. Let me get the moving averages out of the way on this. Wow, dude. that gets a little dangerous when price action starts to behave like this, right? I usually don't like when we have a slight bit of upside there and then we fail closing beneath the prior day's high. I typically don't like it. Let me see the 12. The 12-hour also showing that, but with a massive outside green bar prior to that. Okay, the hourly time frame, I'm going to back this up. The hourly time frame is expressing here a little bit of a shitty formation, right? We have a bull flag. I don't like those formations, but regardless of the fact, right, it's got psychological properties. And I will tell you that it has two different targets too. Why? Because we have a FOMO candle here on the hourly time frame that's giving you a target of 30.42. But let's observe the realistic targets too. This would be a more realistic target to observe, right? Breakout from that range top, you're looking at around 23.27. Your average true range on a daily basis for this asset is around 3 cents, right? So if you're sitting in the after hours at around 18 or 19 cents, what's 3 cents plus that 18 or 19? 22, right? So that's giving you confluence here, guys. 22 to 23.23 is your confluent resistance top. I would look at this as a secondary target. I wouldn't look at it just yet, although it does have power to really run those types of numbers. Realistically speaking, this is your target here. With FOMO, sure, we can look at 30.42. Let's kind of zoom out here a little more. What's the bi-hourly time frame telling us? Bi-hourly time frame, still resisting off of these tops here. Yeah, we definitely got to get over these upsides here. 21, 22, we got to get over that in order for this to have any type of continuation. The 8-hour time frame is starting to look like another sized bull flag. All right, man, whatever, dude, whatever. Let's do it, right? I'll give you the target anyway. This is starting to get a little ridiculous at this point, right? But the target to the upside you're looking at is 52.21. It is confluent to a resistance level and a support level previously used. So we'll go ahead and just observe it like this, right? This is your resistance top here. Let's kind of scooch back in price action and see if we have anything else to potentially observe there. 3-day time frame. Let's see. No, nothing there. It's just that one area that we observed in the current price, right? That's just the only area here that I'm noticing. Right in here is your resistance top before it actually continued to the downside. Sure. Now that gives us a range. This range right in here, right? Let's go ahead and pair that with the top end of your formation analysis here, right? And that'll give you that range, 46.88 to about 52.75. Let's get the geometrics up and running here. Let's get the 4-hour in there and see what's up. Oh, what is that? CoinFox, thank you, buddy. Saying tip your bartender if you want a ticker analysis. My bro, dude. Devin, I'm not done. I'm going to kick you in the butt. All right. So hold on. Let's validate this. Okay. We have increasing volume. Yeah. We have and price. There is no bearish divergence on that, right? Not even from this pivot here. We're still creating higher highs. That's looking okay too. Let me bring up the geometrics on this and see if we can match some of those upsides. I'm going to use the total bull flag range. Okay, the 2 fib is right on the 50% mark, 49.96. We have confluence here, the 50% mark right between the 1.618 and the 1.272. I'm going to favor the 1.272 right down here, just like this. That's your upper bound targets for tomorrow. No, I'm sorry, for the few days. Remember, we're running around a 3 cent average true range. So I can't tell you that it's just going to go here. I can't do that. It looks like today it made a freaking nice run to the upside. Yeah, that's good, but I can't tell you that it is going to do that tomorrow too. There is a lot of pressure on this leading towards an upside. So now let's validate the continuation to the upside here using volatility and momentum. Let's go to the hourly time frame. All right. A little bit before that too. The hourly already had its run. Okay, there it is. Bi-hourly time frame, massive upside pivot on stochastics. We have still expansion. It isn't critical right now. We are within the 90 percentile of expansion, right? So yes, we are moving a lot of volume right now. Check this out. We're still expanding here on the 3-hour time frame with a massive upside pivot in the stochastic momentum's bullish control zone. 4-hour time frame, same situation, crossing the bullish control zone, and I imagine this is going to start expanding too because we're cascading from the earlier time frames. Guys, this is looking not bad. This is looking not bad at all. I do think that this has continuation to the upside for at least 1 or 2 more days with big swings, though. That's the thing. We're not going to continue to the upside in a safe manner. This will pull back hard. If we are facing an immediate short-term downside, let's validate it. What's the 5-minute, 10-minute telling us? Okay, we're expanding. We're also showing a bit of an upside here on the RSI as well. We're kind of curving a little bit on that stochastic momentum. Hold on, that was a 10-minute. Oh, okay. If the 5-minute time frame pushes up a little more on this, we're going to face resistance at the opposing side's gravitational zone. The 5-minute time frame is telling you that there would be a pullback there. It's not likely going to be it's going to be short-lived here. I'll give you the targets for the 5-minute retrace. You're looking at this target right down here. 1704 to 1751. Focus on that pivot at 1725. Heads up. Cryptic Trader, thank you, buddy. It's saying paying for one free analysis. Analysis. Next ticker wins. All right, so guys, Cryptic Trader is actually donating to you one ticker, and I'm gonna let him choose the ticker. So guys, blast your tickers right now on the chat, and we'll see which one we'll choose here to give the free analysis on. Bro, thank you so much, Cryptic. Let's see which one we have. So right now we're getting GWAV, we're getting SLNA. Keep on coming. GTIIE, and I'm gonna kick you in the butt. Right, so keep them coming. Keep them coming, and let's see what's up. CTNT, CoinFox the same. BBYQ, Mark Roach, bro, kick you in the butt as well. Guys, today we made a great trade on options call. We did what was it? It was Transocean. We did Transocean today. Guys, we nailed it, man. Options, thank you, buddy, for giving us that opportunity to make some cash on that play. I think I got a 16.98% gainer on it today. I hope that you realize your gains too, but I know that you're holding it long term. So guys, look at all those rigs that are coming in. RIG, right? Those are all Transocean. So we're getting also CRKN. So Cryptic Trader saying pop wins, LOL. Let's go RIG. All right. So Cryptic Trader has chosen. Let's go ahead and take a look. CoinFox, keep it for the guys. Remember, when you're part of the Arca Bulls trading team, you're also part of the after party, right? You guys, we definitely finish up with the YouTube stream, and then we go to the after party in the trading floor, and then we talk strategy there. We hang out. You know what I mean? We prepare the next day's plays, and we're good to go. Right, you guys? So thank you. Juan Ramirez, Cryptic Trader. Look at Juan Ramirez's text right there. Dude, I know you're going to find that one funny. All right, you guys. So let's move on right now. Let's take a look at ticker symbol RIG. That's a play that we absolutely killed it in today. And one of the ones that we did with the new members to the Arca Bulls trading team. So I hope that the new members got in on that play right when we said, right, because that thing, as soon as it broke out from that resistance, we actually nailed a massive, massive upside, right, you guys? There is there is part of that play right up in here, right, you guys? Huge, huge entry located right at that 624, right? We had a stop loss right down at this area of about 620, and we absolutely ripped it from the break of this resistance, right? Your pre-market high, your day's high, 623 broke, got in, and absolutely rode this boy all the way up, team. We did very good within the targets that we were observing here. I pulled profits right at that area of around 637 to around 638, and I was completely out for about a 17% gainer total. Okay, you guys, Double X giving us a ticker 2 KRE, my bro. I will look into that one and personally for you. All right, dude. So DP, guys, what's up with MMAT? But guys, remember, Cryptic Trader already chose I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, Cryptic Trader already chose the ticker that he wanted. So we're gonna take a look at Rig right now, you guys. So let's just get rid of the play that we did today and see what else is doing, guys. In the 5-minute time frame, this thing is highly illiquid. It feels like it's running these little ticks to the upside, algorithmically traded. I'm surprised that we were even able to get filled at this very top. It was a dangerous ticker. Cryptic Trader saying, nah, I don't care. So All right, then let's see. But you just pick what the majority said? Well, I'm not going to stop now, right? So the 5-minute time frame upside pivot on this. RSI still pivoted towards the upside. We're expanding right now, looking still pretty good. 10-minute time frame, getting that read for upside as well. Expansion is starting too. Let's see how the 15-minute feels. Guys, yeah, this is getting a 15-minute expansion, and we're getting upside pivots on that stock with RSI as well. 30-minute time frame, upside pivot. Guys, there is definitely an upside to look at for ticker symbol RIG. And I do believe that this could actually go up and test the areas that we tested today. If we're looking at this from a further outlook here, let's pull up the 4-hour time frame or even the bi-hourly to see what this looks like, right? Yeah, it's kind of looking like I'm going to get rid of the targets from today, team. That doesn't matter to me anymore. This was our absolute top. We got that. We didn't nail the 643. It's all good. So this is looking a little bit like a bull flag too. More and more and more bull flags. Stupid bull flags. I hate the bull flags. Okay, $6.59 could be the runner here, but I will say that feels like it would take maybe a pre-market to intraday effort here to make that top end realize. It's going to be $6.59. Let's go ahead and put it just like that. Let's take a look historically here to see if we have any confluent resistances, and we do. Okay, but I want to make it a range. I don't want to make it a solid target. We do have pivots down here. Confluent pivots are located right at around that 655. I will favor anywhere down here, actually. I would say 651 to 659. Let's do it. 651 to 659, right? 50% landing at that 655 that we just said perfectly. All right, let's take a fib. Why don't we back it with that? Let's do it real quick. The total range of the Fibonacci retracement here for the bull flag. Check it out. The 651 right here landing right at our bottom discretion at the 1 spot 618. 659 landing perfectly at the 2 fib. Absolutely geometric and absolutely psychologically ready. Nice. I love it. I love it. I love it. We have it back, team. I do think that we're going to make an upside run on this. Wait for it, right? As soon as it starts breaking that 638, that's going to be your breakout strategy. Make sure to validate the top end of this, right? Get the closures above that 638. Nail the confirmation, then rip it, right? Rip it upon validation, and you'll be able to get that top side. Make sure to take profits on the way up. Make sure not to diamond hand this and get out as soon as you can, right, you guys? But I will tell you that options is looking at this for a longer hold. All right. Naz is saying that this is a good pick. My brother, thank you so much. This was actually options that came up with this pick. EM9 saying, Arca, can you look at TUP? You know what? Just because of you, buddy, you've been here for a long time, I'll give you one. Take a look at this 15-minute time frame on TUP. I was already observing this a little bit earlier. I don't think it's done. I think this thing is getting ready for another upside run as soon as we start breaking above that EMA 9 on this, dude. The EMA 50, sorry. SMA 50, goddammit. I think that this is going to start to make a ripper. Validate a break above $2.16. We have to see what it does in the pre-market, though. Okay? So far, you validate a break above that 216, you're going to see targets upwards of around 235 to around 244 at first. But this has a stronger pivot. I am getting reads towards the upside in the immediate short term, but I want these time frames to start cascading into each other. Hourly bull flag, right? Top target, you're looking at around at 229. All right, you guys. So please be careful when you are trading the financial markets. You guys, I'm surprised that we still have this many viewers here leading in to the other tickers as well. So do you guys remember the plays for AMC and for GME? Do you remember what we spoke of? Because I know that not everyone here is going to follow that link that I'm putting on the chat. I know that not everybody's going to follow it, and then you're going to be caught off guard tomorrow not knowing what the play was. So I want to see you in the Arca Bulls trading floor tomorrow. Subscribe through the laptop or PC, and everything will be available through your mobile device afterward. Make sure to get in touch with me right away so that you're able to play these plays as they go. Right? So guys, yeah. And if you want to learn how to trade the financial markets, of course, guys, get in touch with me on ArcMastersCourse at Gmail immediately. If I don't see you in that seat in class, I'm going to be closing enrollment here pretty soon. If I don't see you in that seat, is going to tell me here that it's you know what, you're not sure if this guy is whatever or whatever. I understand. Forward test me, just like everyone else has done in the last few years. They've all forward tested me. They're saying, damn, you know what, Arca, I've been watching you for a long time and you have a high hit rate. You're hitting these targets here day in and day out and day in and day out. That's cool. But I want you to look at it first. It doesn't matter what anyone else says. Forward test me as much as you want and then compare that to my targets and then come by. Let's learn how to trade the financial markets together, team. Let's do this. All right, you guys. So, let's see. Hold on just a moment. Okay, you guys. So what I'm gonna do here is, yeah, I guess we could do that. Gar is actually talking about the. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna show you this on the hourly time frame. Let's do it. For GME in specific, I need you to notice how volume is behaving. You can see here that we're creating a series of lower lows, right? When you come, I'm going to give you guys some of the. This is actually part of the master students. This is actually part of the lectures, right? It's very simple information too. When you are observing declining volume like this, and you're observing converging price like this is one of the validating factors to identify your wedge or triangle. So this is a key criteria for your triangle family formation. If we're declining in volume and we're declining in volume with price action declining, well, that's showing you that we're losing some of that strength, right? We're losing some of that strength to the upside. Actually, I'm going to pair this to this candle here. Let's do it there instead. Right? So check this out. Here's your pivot point. Here's your pivot point. Here's your pivot point. Pivot and pivot. Take a look at what volume is starting to do now. And take a look at what price action did. Right? So we're starting the breakout from that resistance here. That's usually when we catch these upside moves. This is one of the ways that we were able to tell that we were potentially going to look at some volume coming in. The next way you can do this is absolutely look at your volatility reads, right? From the 15-minute time frame, you're at complete contraction right now. That's due to the after hours trading. So we're at no transactions right now. We're not really trading anything. From my perspective, of course, the Asian markets are trading. All right, you guys, 30-minute time frame. Look at this. Here's your 15. This looks like it was already kind of curving here, right? Look at that. The 15-minute time frame is cascading to the 30-minute time frame for GME. And we're starting to get that uptick. The uptick cascades into the hourly time frame. That's your uptick in volatility. It cascades into the bi-hourly, and it's already getting a shift. It's stopped its downside, and it's now flat right here. We're going to see what happens into the next day. Remember that volatility is direction neutral. Okay, you guys, this doesn't mean that because it's going down, you're going down. It doesn't mean that because it's going up, you're going up. Volatility is direction neutral. It just tells you how much the disbursement of returns, right? It's just going to tell you what that frequency or what the frequency rate is per transaction, short or long, whatever it is. If the market is moving, then you're catching volatility and linear moving too. This is just for those of you who are not aware, team. I am also an algorithmic trader. This is my script. I have built it as a heat map, and it's inspired by the BBWP from the Caretaker. Okay, you guys, similar signals here, critical reads per time frame closure, and you'll get those reads on the upside and on the downside. Okay, you guys, so those are alerts. All right, so if we're looking at it, how about this? Check this out on GME. This is something that I pointed out to the team a couple weeks ago. That the effort that it took, look at the volume difference that it has here, right? This volume difference here, it took to that 500 and whatever dollar mark that GME hit back on that 2021 February. Look at that volume. But we hit this is not the target, right? We hit $80 with probably, I don't know, 20, 30 times less volume. So I don't know if that means something to you. If it does, then cool. But if it doesn't, then I don't know, right? But there is a pretty nice spike in volume here, and it's already made around 90% the freaking move to $80, right? This is measured at $120. Oh my goodness, man. So Gar, I know that these are the types of things that you wanted to see. So dude, I will wow you all day and night, my bro. All right. So if this is the case, then that means that let's just say this, right? I'm not going to tell you that it's going to go to $1 million. Okay. I'm not going to do that, but let's speculate a little bit because I know you guys like to speculate with me. If we run to this, say just for example, it goes to 140, for example, and it creates a new high, right? That means the stupid Bitcoin, Eric Crown uses caretaker code. That's right, dude. That's right. Actually, Eric Crown is a person that I learned a lot of my systematic side from. I'm a statistical trader because of Eric Crown. So he was a market maker, and he was a licensed market maker for NYSE Arca, and he was also a floor trader. So I learned a lot of my systematic side from Eric Crown. So, and this is what I do here, right? So his coder inspired me, and I started coding because of him, because of the caretaker. So Mark Roach is saying 91 likes, 146 in the chat. Let's get to 100 likes for Arca. My brothers and sisters, please go ahead and hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Do everything necessary to get this thing to live long, thrive, and survive, guys. So let's continue speculating here, right? If we get, let's just say anywhere 140, 150, this thing makes a new high, and we start closing bars of volume down here. That creates a bullish divergence. So we're going to create a new higher high on price and a new lower low, a lower high, on the volume. So this lower high on volume is going to be paired with a higher high on price. You're looking at bearish divergence. What about this? Why don't we look at, I haven't done this for anyone or on video, and I was going to save it for tomorrow, but it's all good. Why don't we take a look at divergent drives right now on GME and AMC with momentum, not volume? What if we could identify something there? I don't know, but let's do it together. So let's see. There's a pivot right here. I'm going to have to, take this to a new, let's take it to a new chart. I got something to show you here that may wow you, okay? Check this out. We're going to use GME on the weekly time frame. We're also going to use this thread here for AMC as well. Let's pull out RSI. Do not use your stochastic momentum for your divergent drives. Use relative strength. Okay, let's identify it. Here's a major pivot. $9.76 paired with this bottom side of the RSI. So, looks like the RSI made a lower low. This is a phantom drive of hidden bearish divergence, regular bearish divergence. This here created a slightly higher low. That marks off a massive area of bullish divergence. Regular bullish divergence, phantom drive, because it's going through the signal. This is how we were able to tell that the upside was near. When we were talking to you on April 14th, that this was sitting at 11 something, that we were going to catch a bottom side to around $9 or $10 before it ripped to $20. That's what we were looking at. We were looking at this. We were looking at divergent drives. We were looking at volatility on the buy daily. I think it's actually still even there. Let's pull up the volatility heat map. Let's put it up above. This right here on a buy daily time frame, you guys, this right here, this iteration of contraction is the biggest iteration, the third biggest iteration historically throughout the entire trading history of the GME asset on the buy daily time frame. I back tested it. This is the biggest contraction phase that you have gotten. And because this was historically low, I was speculating that this was about to break the hell out of that 15% of critical contraction, and we were about to run onto new highs. CoinFox and I said 20 bucks. It freaking ran. Kyle, what you mean preferences, buddy? So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the monthly. Let's see if we have anything like it. I mean, we freaking do. I mean, it's everywhere. It's the same one. And the buy, oh my goodness, the monthly time frame doesn't show like it's done. Huge monthly outside bar, 10 days to close. Bi-weekly, we identified that drive. Okay, let's look at AMC now. Let's use the bi-weekly on AMC as well. From where we're sitting at the current moment. Let me check the monthly on this. Ooh, wait a second. What did I just see? Oh, damn. Guys, I didn't notice this before. Okay. Do you remember how I've told you that gravitational zones matter a lot? This is absolutely important. Now I have to fucking show you. Okay, hold on. This is going to be the 38% down here. Okay, hold on. Now I'm really going to have to teach a damn class here. Hold on. Because you guys need to know this. This is signaling a massive upside. If it gets realized, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But this is a monthly time frame, and I hold high regard towards that monthly time frame. Okay. What you're observing right now are gravitational areas. These gravitational areas, I'm sorry, don't pay attention. You know what? Hold on. I know that I'm going to get confused people as fuck all over the place. Hold on. %, just about there. Almost there. Right there is good enough. 38%, 42%. All right. Yeah, let's not have anything that's going to confuse the hell out of anybody, right? I got something to show you here that you want to hear. Okay. These areas on your RSI are called the gravitational points. These are very important for price action. Hold on. Very important for price action because a lot of people tend to look at magnetics. I tend to look at gravitational fields. Okay? Bullish control zone is your upper half. Your bearish control zone is your bottom half. This area here is your bull weakness percentile. This is bull strength. Bear weakness percentile, bear strength percentile. Okay? So, when you enter these zones here, they typically have price action either reject or bounce from, similar to what you're observing right here. Bullish controls, I'm sorry, you're going to get that of the gravitational bounce here. Gravitational rejection, right? It usually fluctuates around those zones, just like this here, too. It happens that way. It typically works like this just because physics are physics, right? And I'm telling you, I use physics and I use statistics for my analysis here, okay? So what I'm observing here, so that you can look at this the way that I'm seeing, is that this price action on the monthly, which is over in 10 days, is making its way up right now, and it's entering that gravitational point. I will say this. Whenever we've entered a gravitational point and your SMA 14 is sitting inside of that gravitational point, price action usually succeeds the upside of that for a continuation to the upside. Look at what happened right here. There is your SMA 14. We were coming up to it and beat it. So this is something that is critically important here because we're about to start getting a thrust if the analysis proves right. It doesn't mean that it's going to happen. It just means that it has a higher probability of happening. So I want you to be aware what I'm saying here. It is on a monthly time frame, so it's going to take its time, but it is running towards a potential upside, and I didn't notice this until just now. So congratulations to those of you who stuck around this whole time for you to be able to see what I just found out here, because that is absolutely massive. monthly time frame retracements of that magnitude, guys, that's leading towards something else. All right, so I absolutely love it, man. Guys, I want to thank you so much for coming out today. I want to thank you for observing the broader markets, and well, actually, really AMC and GME and a few other tickers that you guys asked for. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming out. Make sure to join the Arca Bulls trading team. I want to see you there tomorrow morning present. I'm going to be there 6 a.m. my time, sharp. Let's get it done. Guys, know for a fact, I'm going to put a video out on this now because we found it together. We found a huge possibility for this thing to actually rip to a higher valuation. This is absolutely crazy. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, you guys. So please remember, join the Arca Bulls trading team and also hit me up for the class as well, you guys. You want to make sure to get into that crash course, 4 to 5 week mentorship, so that you know how to trade the financial markets together. Act now. I'm saying it to you right now because I'm going to be closing enrollment and it's going to be full pretty soon. I don't want you guys to miss out on this, you guys. Right now, while I have the time, I can do it. But as this channel grows and grows and grows, it's growing really fast now, guys. I'm not going to have the time in the future. Make sure to get signed up immediately. Jason saying, Arca, I want to join, but I need you to let me claim the free month. My bro, Jason Patel, come into the, where are you? Did you already? Yuka, what's up, buddy? What's your Discord? No. James, Jason 1. Jason, what's your Discord username? Let me go ahead and apply it right now, my brother. Very, very, very cool. Oh, yeah. He won last night, huh? Oh, you did? In the Arca Lounge? Let me see. Let's see. Jay Drizzle. There you are. I found you. All right, my bro. You are good to go. Hit it. And yeah, I already got the other person too. Nice. Very cool, you guys. We were able to break the 100 likes today. I absolutely love it. Yeah, Jason, I got you in there, my bro. So go ahead and come by to the after party, right? Usually the analyst and I talk after these meets. So make sure to come by, say what's up to the family, and we'll be able to chill out together, man. But guys, thank you so much, everybody, for coming on out. Really appreciate you. Make sure to get into the members area so that we can trade the financial markets together. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and sign out here. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, because I can't suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. Never, ever, never. I need you to do your own due diligence and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well, a very, very good rest of your night or day, and I'll catch you at the Bell Mañana. Adios. Fuck yeah!